Afzal. He is the test engineer from somewhere in, and it's an easy topic to say it out. Is Selenium. It's a tool. Okay, floor is yours.
Hi all. Simple tool Selenium. It's you already know that. I think some of you don't know what is Selenium, so I don't go through all those details. I'm just going through a little bit. So Selenium actually it's a testing frameworks for automating your test cases, your test logics, those things. It's also a functional testing software, and also it's a browser compatibility testing software that your test cases is compatible with all those browsers. Selenium, if you just want to start with it, you just can use Selenium IDE. It's too simple, just use it. And if you want to go deep and use some programming languages and other language, you can use Selenium RC and Selenium Grid. So actually Selenium for beginners, it's simple, just HTML markup language you can use for the Selenium test cases. Also if you want advanced, you can program with Ruby, .NET, Perl, Java, Python, so lots of languages. It can directly run from the different browsers. Also you can run from the different environments. There are 4 projects for Selenium: IDE, RC, Grid, and also Core. Selenium IDE is a Firefox plugin, so you have to install it first for the Firefox. You have to run it, and then you can record your test, and also you can play back your test. Core, you have to deploy to your application server. So this is bad things for Core, and it can also run your recorded test cases one by one. And RC is, you already know, remote control, so means you are controlling by the remote, and you can run your test cases from your local PC rather than like Selenium Core you have to deploy it. So for RC you don't have to deploy it, you can run from the your local PC. So this is the diagram for how RC works. You can develop your test cases by any of the code languages, Java, Ruby, or whatever, and you can run those test cases by your remote server, RC, and RC you have to define the environment for the RC, like Internet Explorer, Firefox. Grid, it's the last one for the Selenium, and it's there is lots of good things for Grid, that you can run your test cases parallelly, means together, and different environments, like one test cases for Windows and Firefox, one test cases for Mac and Safari, one test cases, so it will run parallelly together, so it's more faster than other 3 things. So this is how Grid works. Actually Grid takes, actually not Grid, that's Hub. Grid Hub takes how many remote control you want to use, takes all those remote controls, and it calls different environments for the test cases to run. So if I want to choose which one is good for me, you can look through this table, you can know that what things it's doing actually. For IDE, how many things it supports, so you can go through these things later. For demo, okay, I just want to say that there is no demo, only screenshot. So you can install the Selenium IDE for Firefox plugin from this link, and you can run the plugins from the tools Selenium IDE in Firefox. So you will see something like this as a pop-up window. So there is the URL you have to give for your test application, and from the left side, this is actually the new version of Selenium IDE 1.0 beta 2. It's much more better than the previous one. So this is the test cases you have in the left hand side. All the test cases is listed up, and the right hand side is the command editing area. You can edit your any commands. Also the good thing is you have the references. Okay, now the point is why I am using Selenium. How can I do my regression test by the Selenium? Actually, I am using Selenium IDE to record all the test cases, save it as a .html, and I am using a Ant script to run the RC server and all the test cases Then I used cruise control to do the regression test. Like I have to fix the time and those things. How if it fails, it will email me or who. Those things I have to control by the cruise control. So this is my actually web application for the cruise control. It will show you how many projects I have in running currently and what's the status and what's the last successful build and how many levels it have been built. You can also run the test cases from this menu. You have to click build, it will automatically start running. This is the test result. Actually I have embedded the test result from the RC and RC is generating the result. So embedded the result into the cruise control. So it's easy to see that where it fails actually. So this is the reference. You can go through these things later. Actually OpenQA forum is the most helpful for any Selenium users. You can ask any question, they will reply you just instantly. Okay, thank you for your patience. Any questions you can just throw me. Thank you very much.
Why Selenium? Why not anything else? I mean, is it like only for the browser compatibility or?
Actually, what I have told in Selenium in the last portion, that is Greek, you can run different browsers. Also, you can mention like I have to run this test case in Windows and the browser should be IE. And this test case I want to run in Firefox but in Mac OS. So you can define the different OS and also the different browsers for each of the test cases. And it runs in parallelly. So actually it's OS dependent. Also you can record the test cases and record your whatever test suites in any OS. So it's system independent.
Thanks for your info. What I want to ask that have you tried any Web 2.0 application testing in Selenium?
Yeah, actually Web 2.0 application you can test on Selenium using the new IDE. I think it's compatible with Web 2.0.
Okay. Is it easy to actually test mainly those Ajax-based control?
Okay, yeah. Actually, Selenium 1.0 have been made only for two requests to handle the Ajax. For Ajax, you have to do something else. You have to edit the command for Ajax because Selenium don't know what is happening behind the scene. So you have to, there is two options. I have tried with pause, but it actually slows down the whole system. So you can use wait for and use the XPath to let the system know that until this element came up, it will wait for that element.
And as you just explained about the browser compatibility issues, so just make it clear that do I need to write down separate code for separate browsers in Selenium?
No, actually
it's the same code.
Actually, in AntiScript,
right,
you can define the browser. So whatever browser you want to define, you can define it. It will automatically call the browser. Okay, but you have to install that browser into your system.
Right, and it's same for the Web 2.0 application also.
Yes, yes, right. Any web application actually. Any web application.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I actually got my answer from this question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
I'm Marcus, DJT Limited. Is it possible to generate a load?
Actually, I have gone through some sites that they are saying that by the Selenium grid, because you are simulating users, like you can run 100 RC and 100 environments, so it actually simulates those 100 users. But they are saying that some sites they are saying that you can use load testing, but actually this is not suitable for load testing. There are other softwares you can test for the load testing.
Thank you. Does it support load balancing of web server?
Actually, I think I have just answered about the load testing, stress testing.
I'm saying about load balancing.
Load balancing, I think.
You were sorry, I didn't remember the component. You
Selenium.
Yes, no, not part of the Selenium. You have installed. You need to install in application server. And
That is Selenium Core, yes.
Selenium Core.
Yes, right.
And I'm asking about the Selenium Core. Does it support load balancing of application server? Suppose I have an application server Tomcat. So Tomcat had load balancing.
I think you're talking about the development things, right? So actually it's part of the development, not the testing team part. So it's the headache of the developers.
No. I'm asking this question because your Selenium Green.
Actually, Selenium is a testing module. It's a framework to record all the tests you want to go for this function testing. You can record your tests and playback. It simulates just like real users do. It clicks here and there and just verify this, it's present or not, if these things, just like this. Nothing related with load balancing.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I think he answered it. Selenium is an automation tool, not a load balancer. So, thank you, Fanfare. That was a great talk. A big hand.
cover